Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Wine Library TV. I am Gary Vaynerchuk, Director of Operations here at Wine Library at winelibrary.com, and I am very proud to launch what we think is the first video wine blog. We've been talking about doing a blog here at Wine Library for a long time. We just realized that we had too much text out there between the website and pounding you with 4 or 5 emails a day, as I know we are. It just became something that we thought a blog would just be another layer that you maybe didn't need. Well, as you know, technology doesn't stop, and now we have video blogs, and we feel like we've got something very special here. We think we've got one of the first video blogs in the world, and for wine at least, and we're excited. We're going to take an in-depth look at the wine library, the wine industry, wine in general, and lots of cool things. We're going to keep it very, very laid back. We're going to keep it very silly, fun. We have tons of guests lined up to do interviews. We're going to do tours around the store, let you meet some of the wine library staff, and we're going to tour with the camera. You know, maybe on my trip to South Africa or something, we'll get some zebras in here too. The video blog is a way for us to really give you some added value, something that we feel can bring you a little bit closer to what we're doing here, give you something that you haven't seen before in the wine industry, and really make it exciting. I would tell you that I think about 70 to 80% of our video blogs are going to be based on wines. We want to really give you an in-depth look, something text can't do, on wines that are coming in, wines that we're considering, and even once in a while, you're not going to believe this, but it's true, we're going to do wines that we don't think you should maybe jump on, things that are overpriced, overhyped, something that can really bring value to you, the viewer. I'm very excited about this. I plan on doing this 4 to 5 times a week. We're looking to put the video up about 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so a couple hours after the email every day, and we hope you come and visit. We're gonna have comments underneath the video, and we hope you interact. And hopefully in a few months we'll have some chat, maybe a few weeks. We'll have some chat features underneath. And could you just imagine tasting the wines and then saying, hey, if you want to come and interact and talk even further about these with me, meet me 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's pretty exciting. We've got something special. I really think that this is going to be an integral part of the way people buy wine and everything in the world. And we feel that we have the talent to really give you an amazing experience. So without further ado, let's figure out who the first ever lucky winery to be featured on Wine Library TV is going to be. And that is going to be a small winery out of Sonoma called Verte. Verte hit the scene hard in 98, 92 points Parker for the La Joie and the Merlot, La Joie being their first blend. Now they're really consisting of 3 high-end cuvées. Verte, which stands for the truth in French, is trying to do something very interesting. They're trying to bring what's the best of California and mash it with what's the best parts of France. They've made wines in classic Pauillac, Pomerol, and Saint-Emilion styles, and they've really made some amazing efforts in the 2001 vintage. Now, you might be sitting there and saying, hey, 2001 is such a great year. Heck, I think you and I could have probably made a 90-point wine in 2001. But on a serious note, these wines are really something to really be desired. I mean, the California wine industry has exploded in price, as many of you know, but these are wines that are profound efforts, world-class efforts, and are easily worth the $100 price tag that they carry. You'll probably see them in most of the great restaurants in the country. You'll see them for $200-300 a bottle on those lists. And if you have the ability to get to try these, you know, really be nice on a business expense at a restaurant, you should definitely do that. These wines are well worth it. This is the 3rd or 4th time that I'm trying the 01s. I wanted to start with something profound and exciting for our first video blog, and so I'm going to get right into it. The first wine that we're going to be doing is the Verte Lamieux. Lamieux, meaning inspiration, is a wonderful bottle of wine. These wines were opened about 5 or 6 hours ago. As you can tell, the color is just remarkable. They were opened 5 or 6 hours ago. We taped the first episode of this actually 5 hours ago, but the camera stunk. So quick ride to Best Buy, free plug. And we basically picked up this cool camera. We hope you like the quality. We do. And let's get right into this. Nose is remarkable. 85% Merlot, a little bit of Cab Franc, about 13%. Classic Pomerol style. When I smell this, it reminds me of a classic Clenay. It reminds me of a VCC. not going to push the Petrus envelope, but, you know, it's way up there. Let's put it that way. You'll notice I smell the wine after I spit it out. I tend to do that. Michel Rolland, a very famous winemaker, taught me that move, so I stole it. Yeah, awesome. What are you going to say? This wine is incredible. Extremely balanced, very well structured, huge color. 94 Parker. And, you know, RP, that's our man. You know, I mean, we have a lot of respect for Bob. If you don't know who Robert Parker is, you're not watching this video, unless you are a relative. You know, 94 points, what can you say? Huge structure. I would probably rate this in the 93, 94, 95 range myself. Tons of balance, and that's what I'm really looking for. I was just blown away by the structure that this wine showed. We did taste this 5 hours ago, like I told you, and then since then I have not tasted this. And it's opened up quite a bit. I mean, this wine really, really could use some decanting, and you're noticing we're not doing that, and that's because we're losers. We sold all ours, and we don't have them here. But, you know, I guess that's not a bad thing. We're going to move on to the next wine. I'm going to let this sit here to breathe. We'll kind of look at them at the end. The La Joie, meaning joy. Verte 01 La Joie. Wow. Well, right off the top, I don't know if you're going to be able to get this, guys, but there's much more color on the La Joie. The nose is incredible. Yeah, the nose is really rich. I'll take a six-pack. I mean, this is this is a no-brainer. This is an absolute no-brainer. This is, wow. This is really meant to be in the Pauillac style, and so you're looking at Lafite, Latour, you know, all the Pichons. You're talking about a wine that has not only amazing grip on the mid palate, which is really what is profound about this wine. I'll tell you, the finish is still going. I mean, you're talking about everything you'd possibly be looking for in a top-flight California Cabernet. I'd love to put this up against Harlan or Colgin or something like that and see how it would do blind. It's that good. 96 points RP, and you know what? You might have underrated this. All right, let's move on. Les Desire. Desire. This wine has traditionally been the biggest selling of the bunch. In the 2000 and the 99 vintage, we outsold Desire 2-1 to the other two combined. It's always been extremely popular. 50% Merlot, 40% Cab Franc. Great, great color. I mean, just tremendous color. All these wines have profound color. One thing you will definitely see over the next 6 to 10 months, and probably forever, is I love words, and when I get stuck to them, I'm going to be on them all day. So, you know, I'm definitely going to be using the same words over and over. Some words you may see are like uncanny. That's one of my favorites. Anyway, back to the wine. Yeah. Tough to spit silk, you know what I mean, guys? You know, sometimes you're tasting 40, 50 wines and I gotta spit, but this is a different occasion. Wow, this is incredible. 95 points Parker. Again, profound scores, exciting scores. Saint-Emilion style, and I will tell you that probably the reason I drank it is that it reminds me so much of the Cheval Blancs. I mean, it's really, really rich, really explosive. These wines are extremely dark across the board, really excellent. Yeah, I mean, this is a home run. What I'm going to tell you today is that, one, thank you for allowing me to taste these for you. Two, this is a six-pack. You got to mix up a six-pack. I mean, you're talking about 2 bottles of each. If you're lucky enough that you can afford a six-pack of each, then God bless you. I would definitely do it. If I had to lean towards one, I'm going to lean towards the La Joie. But I will tell you, if you're going to do anything over the next 5 to 10 years, you may want to go Les Désirs. And I don't want to leave out the Lemieux, but the wines are just incredible. Tons of complexity. Let me give you a little recap of Verte before we get out of here. They're a small winery in the Sonoma Valley. They're on the foothills of the Mayacamas mountain. I am aware that they are doing an open house, so if you're in California on March 4th, definitely go and check them out. VerteWines.com is the website, I believe. No website on the label. May want to consider do something with that, Verte guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm almost positive on the 3rd they've got an open house. You may want to check that out. I want to recap now one last thing. This has been a dream for me and my staff for a long time. We've been wanting to do something outside the box and special for our customers. We are in love with our customers. As many of you know, we're completely driven to do what we can. We're price driven, we're selection driven, we're customer service driven, and we're trying to do other things too. That's not enough. You know, we always want to do more, and that's what we're about. I will tell you that I am a serious guy about our business, but not really all that serious, so I promise that this is not going to be all that serious. We're going to keep it fresh and fun. We're going to introduce you to different things. It's going to be exciting. I think we're really, really onto something with this. I hope you guys visit us every day. I hope you guys share the video with your friends. I hope you interact. We're going to have a comments field right underneath each video. So please leave your feedback. We know we're doing probably 50 things wrong right now. We're going to get better. We're going to keep pushing it. And we're going to try to do something that is different. And most importantly, we're going to do something that's fun. You know, we want to make it fun for you. We want to make it fun for ourselves. And we want to expose the world to this great product that we're involved with. And we feel like we got something. And so I want to thank everybody for giving me an opportunity to do this. Please continue to watch so I can keep doing this. And that's about it. Thanks so much.